Alright guys, get ready to go live. Just sound check. Sound check looks alright. Looks like we got a train running. Sorry, had to get my daily stuff done on the games. Had to get my had to get lots of stuff going. Get my investing going. In fact, we need to log on the investments. Well, wait for people to jump in the stream. See if anybody comes in tonight. Let's get all my lurkers in here. Got my lurkers in here. Let's go live. See if we get any viewers here. Alright, so anyway, just getting ready to go live. I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes to get in here while I plug phones and things in and get myself set up. This doesn't seem to like to charge this phone. This is my work phone and I kind of need it charged. I don't understand why it fits in this one, but it doesn't fit in my other one. Fits in that one, great, but doesn't fit in the other one. I don't know why that doesn't fit. Anyway, we got one train running. Should see her coming around soon. Two ST40 Tech 2s. We'll keep those running. And the new EMD 70 Mac, we're going to get her running. I think we're going to go back to painting and weathering. Hopefully everybody can see the stuff okay. I'm starting to build up a bit of a mess on the tables here. So I've just got to get a bit organized. Excuse that. Lost a file here. That can go over there. I should have got that track fixed before I... Nah, never mind. I don't want to run anything wide tonight. So it looks like everything's running a lot better. But do we dare test out the new one? I can never remember the number. I need to put my road number list somewhere on Twitch so I can do like a @ road numbers or exclamation point road numbers, and it gives me all my consists. You know, while there's not a lot of viewers, I actually think I might do that. No, because then I'm going to have to, like... Actually, to be fair, I could just copy and paste. I think that might take a while. That might be boring. That might be really boring for people to watch. I need to get that train. I should have done that beforehand. I'm going to write myself a note. Train log on Twitch. What will we call it? Train log. That way I can remember my loco numbers. My problem is I forget my damn loco numbers so much, which means I have to wander around. Hope I can find my loco. She's sitting over here. Hoping she's going to run good. 1080. That should be an easy number to remember. 10 to 18. Yeah. Probably about the average age. I won't say of what. 1080. Loco. Forward power. No, it's 1018. Loco 1018. She does have a sweet horn on her. She does have a sweet horn on her. Let's get all the painting materials set back. Let me get this off the table because this is repair track. So they'll go there. I might actually weather this little bit of mud on the tires of the Dozer, maybe even the John Deere. I don't know. Am I gonna risk it? I'm gonna risk weathering these two too while I'm at it, because she needs finished. We gotta do some clippings here. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing? Which one is which? Which phone? I have so many phones, but I have to try and keep a test one running. The problem is when I keep a test run running, I get really bad stream lag. Uh-oh. I heard her cut off once. Let's power her up a little bit. Let's put her in notch 3. Then we're going to add to her consist. You can see I organized the table a little bit. I'm going to have to say not much, but I organized it a little bit. So I've got room to put some cars down out of the way. Put all these are all non-DCC, so unfortunately, see what I mean? She's still struggling on that track, and that track is not dirty. But she's running nice and healthy through the rest of it right now. So we're going to leave her running nice and healthy. I need to run over to the other side here quickly. Just need to run over to the other side and get all this stuff back on the rails. Yeah, none of this stuff is railed. None of this stuff over here is railed properly. I need to keep my siding tracks clean. I know you can't see the siding tracks, but you don't really need to see them. I'm just trying to clean them up for now. You might have been able to see that pull off. You can see that little accident we have at the back end over there. It's because we've got shit on the rails, which I don't like. I need to run a vacuum, but obviously don't think anybody likes hearing a vacuum cleaner on stream. Thank you everybody for the views last night. I hit an average of 3.9. So I need to get my total average up to 3. So that was a big help, and a big thank you for the follow last night. Alright, we'll keep this out on. Uh-oh, did we rector? Alright, we'll keep. See? She's got a stall over there, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna keep brushing it and see what happens. I think I've pulled everything I could possibly pull off of this. But let's see what happens. I think she just got too much oil on her last night. She's just getting wheel slip and getting pulled around a bit. Oh yeah, we're only getting, I don't know. Don't know how many viewers I honestly have. Never really know with what it says. See, she's jamming up on every one of those switches, and there's nothing in them. There's nothing left to clean out. There's nothing left to sort out. I don't know why she's just insisting on cutting out on these switches. There's nothing in the track. In fact, that track is filthy. If I look over there at that track, those guys should be shutting down every single time. There's nothing even there. Oh well, at least you get to see her for a second because she keeps stopping right in front of the camera. Well, we got her down to stopping in one spot. Let's see if we can figure it out. Let's see if we can figure out why. Gonna brush everything down and see if she starts like stopping down here now. So am I moving the problem? And that's gonna give me some insight as to what the problem actually is. Yeah, looks like I moved the problem down to a place where it doesn't really matter because it's just straight track. So that was a help. Sorry, excuse camera. Just gonna run down here. Hope I got some lurking friends in here. There we go. That's looking clean. That's looking nice and cleaned up. Yep, see, I moved the problem down. I did move. Nope. I moved the problem down, but I created another problem. I seem to have created a larger problem there. And of course, work phone's going off. I think that work phone is just telling me that I've gone live on Twitch. That or my daughter or one of her friends or someone has gone live on Twitch. I'm assuming it's me, so I guess that means you guys are just now getting the notifications that I've gone live, which is good. Hopefully you guys react quick. You won't though. So I'm gonna grab another beer while that will hopefully run through. I'm gonna run her notch 4 so she powers through this. She's not powering through though, is she? So let's just try and run a little drag along here and see what happens. It's gotta be leaving stuff. I vacuumed it last night. I did vacuum it last night. Now it doesn't seem to like anything that's going on there. Doesn't seem like it. Well, in notch 4 she should be alright. So let's go. I'm gonna lose you guys for 1 second because I'm gonna close the front door. So I don't have any lurkers swatting me. I think the cat's out. Chips is out. I got poker this weekend, so it'll only be a short stream on. Hopefully we see the moon tonight. Actually, does anyone know if Eid has started in Bahrain? Because it technically should have been announced, and I know it's not going to because I'm gonna have to lose a day off. I know there's no way. See, what is there? What is on that track that's causing that? It's only from there, so. She's a weird one. She is definitely a weird one. She's got a lot of contact space. I mean, she has got a lot of contact space. There she goes. So we'll add a bit more to the consist on that one here in a minute. I just give everybody a couple of minutes to get caught up and jump in. I think the notification now. Nope. She's still catching, and it's getting really annoying. Because I can't run her as a header on an MU. Because whenever she gets caught, she gets pushed. And then end up with decouplings and derailments. But I mean, I guess she's supposed to run at, 100 miles an hour. That's probably 150 miles an hour um, gauge speed, though. But, oh well. At least she's running. She looks cool. I love her, though. Absolutely love her. I just don't want her to become a shelf model like so many others. I'm kind of afraid to add to the consist at that speed. I'm a bit afraid to add to the consist at that speed. Nope, see, because she's still... Even at that speed, she's still stopping. There's something going on. I mean, it's just the distance between her contacts. It can't be the distance between the contacts. I don't know if anyone has any suggestions, but it definitely cannot be the distance between the contacts. So I'm gonna next month I'm gonna order her a SD40 high hood to MU with. Broadway Limited make a nice SD40 high hood. And I think she'll MU with that quite nicely. Problem is she's a brand new train, so just like a car, just like anything else, they tell you to run it at, certain speeds and keep it running and all that other good stuff just to get it all burned in. And she only started her first voyage last night, so yeah, that's what I think she just needs burned in. She just needs a good burn in, a little bit of lube. She's got enough lube on her, not lubing it anymore. I kept the place down to like 12 degrees last night to cool the lube down, or to get rid of the lube on the tracks, and it worked because the SD40s are running freaking smooth as hell, and they're running a nice little drag. Probably put 3 more cars in that consist without them looking like they're touching the back of the train. And she could use 10 more cars easily. But I've got to get them in the right order. I've got to get the weight in the right order on the back of the train. Seem to have had a little pause there. Let's pause our stream. We don't need to actually watch our own stream. I wish there was a way I could just see the chat and not my stream. Oh, hang on, there's 3 little dots here. Hide player. Okay, so I can actually just hide the... Well, yeah, but is hiding the player pausing it? I hit show player. Yeah, see. Okay, so hiding the player is, I think, better than pausing it. I think hiding the player is better than pausing it. So it should keep the stream running a bit more stable. Should. Should. Should being the key word. Always, always, always should. Yeah. I keep hearing something knock really bad. What is knocking really bad? Can you hear that? See? You're running too loud. there's not enough weight at the back of the train. So if I add anything, I have to add it between the coal drag and the flat cars. See, it's coming around, just coming around over there on that corner. She makes a lot of noise. I think it might just be hitting, is it hitting ballast? Is it hitting, I hate blowing. Oh yeah, it's just when they're hitting, it's just when she hits that ballast. That's all it is. That's good. That's good news. Otherwise, that could be tragic. Otherwise, that could be tragic. Alright, let's go to settings on this one because I need to monitor. I'm going to monitor from the phone on my own account. But the problem is the phone keeps shutting off on me. So where are settings? Settings. How do you do screen lock under display? Brightness, energy. Display, sleep. Never. Sleep never. Plenty of time to sleep when we're dead. Let's keep that like that. Let's keep that like that. Hey dude, how you doing? Good day, good night. Yeah, it's evening time. Yeah, I still have to run her in notch 5 though. Still burning her in. The SD40s are running a lot better. So I put the temperature at like 12 degrees Celsius last night in hopes of drying everything out. Kept the fan on, kept the air conditioner running, and it definitely helped the SD40s. It's not helped the SD70 though. Definitely didn't help the SD70. So let's work on some models. I think we need to work on some models. We'll slowly turn her down a quarter notch at a time, until she starts screwing up. Give her about 5 laps at each notch, and then we'll shut her down. So this is, again, going in there. You can see that, right? Yeah, you can see that. Make sure, I'm just making sure this, because I have a light right here, and if I put that light down, that looks absolutely horrible. So that's why I have her sitting on this can of Juton paint. So let's do the part that we've been very nervous to do. We're going to clip this, and we need to get this sanded down because she's got a little nubbin. We always got to get rid of the nubbin first. So hard to get rid of a metal nubbin. Yep, and she came right off. She came right off, which means now I have really... I'm going to have to get big pliers. Big pliers to hold that little piece of metal. Again, apologies, I have medicated, but it doesn't seem to be working tonight. I'm getting a lot up. But I think it's the dust, man. I don't know whether to blame it on the Tourette's or what to blame it on. Yeah, definitely humidity plays it. So that's why I kept it running cold. In fact, I think I'm gonna chill the room back to about 17, 18 degrees Celsius. I don't. You work in. I'm working it in Celsius, so I'm gonna cooler. Keep. Let's see what happens if we run them cool. But humidity definitely plays a massive part in trains. And of course, I can't quite get this into the grip of the pliers. No, can't get this into the grip of the pliers. So we're gonna have to put her on and hope she doesn't go flying. Because if this piece goes flying, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble because I'll never find stuff on the floor. Because I can't vacuum the floor because I don't know what's down there. There's too many train parts on the floor. Alright. So I mean there's just a little trip pin sitting there that I need to go put in the box, but I'll put that in the box. Oh, nope, that didn't work. She just went straight through. Well, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get this nubbin off. I guess I can just hold it and burn the piss out of my fingers. Ah! Ah, that's just gonna burn my fingers so bad. Ow, 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 ow. I'm literally using my finger to hold this piece of metal in place, and yeah, that freaking burns. Hang on, I've got to go put this trip pin away. It'll take 2 seconds. Will take 2 seconds because, like I said, I've got myself organized, so I know where everything is. And right here's the box where a trip pin would just be chucked in. And the trip pin is chucked in the box. And again, I need to fix my shelves too. I need to turn the camera and show you guys my shelves. I didn't have the right pieces for the shelves. They all melted. I would have to say dryer. I would definitely have to say dryer because it's definitely dry in here right now because I'm keeping it the way I'm keeping the air conditioning running. So it is definitely much, much drier in here. And Bahrain is a very, very humid country. Especially now in summer. Especially now. Hopefully get some Bahraini viewers that can attest to that. Alright, I think that's gonna have to be good enough. I don't think you can see that nubbin. I really don't think you can see that nubbin at all. So now we need to get the little crane piece here. And it looks like she goes like kind of at the bottom. So she kind of sits across here. Yep, she sits across there. So let's try and get her measured out right. So we're not trying to bend while we're gluing. This is going to be a very tedious piece of work here, guys. I apologize, but this is a tedious piece of work that we're about to undertake. I think that looks about okay. It's really hard to see what you're doing. It's really hard to see in so many dimensions what you're doing. And I don't want to end up with globs. So I think I'm going to take the risk and super glue it. Yeah, that's normally the only reason anyone's ever heard of Bahrain is our F1 track. And our F1 track is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's a really good track. Really good fun parties, really good fun everything going on down there. So I am going to take, and of course this is probably all dried up. I'm going to try and get the teeniest to tiniest dots of super glue out. I know super glue, as soon as you push it, either it works or it doesn't. Alright, so there's a little dab of super glue out, and of course it's just going to keep running, and running, and running, and running, and running. you can't stop super glue from running other than quickly capping it. It's one thing I hate about super glue. So let's just dab and dab. Alright, sorry, I'm not going to be able to watch chat here for a minute. Because I just want to get this dabbed in here. Because if I get this set right tonight, then that is one small step for me. And this is, I don't even know how they expect you to put this together. I really don't. I should have just glued one side. I really, really, really just should have glued one side. I can't get that to go in there straight. It's exactly the right length. Oh, you almost had it. You're there. You're there. Oh, please just don't stick to my finger. Now me being a perfectionist, screwed it up. It's on. It is on. It's at an angle. Not anymore. It's on. Look at that. The little clip is on. That was painful. Thank you guys for your support in that. I'm going to keep playing with it though until I get it exactly where I want it, because I'm not sure that little tip of super glue gave me exactly where I wanted it. So let's get a little tiny weeny dab of more glue on the end just in case. We're just going to dab the ends, and now I can't touch the ends. Remind me not to touch the ends. Unfortunately, my finger is stuck to the top piece. And that moved. That moved out just ever so slightly. She's not quite even. I pinched. Yep, I pinched her in a bit. And just enough that it's noticeable to me. And at least if the super glue holds. I did just say tell me not to touch the ends. Yeah, it didn't stick now. I don't know, I'm thinking that's it. Are you guys gonna make fun of me and tell me this isn't straight every time I log on the stream? It's definitely not straight. Alright, this super glue gel isn't bad. It gives you a little bit of working time. Not much, but I guess we'll have to say enough that I can still kind of work with it. It's got like this. Oh no, it doesn't have a gap in. Where am I seeing that gap at? Why am I think the gap is in my head. Alright, worst case scenario, if I don't like it, I'll just pull it off and redo it. Yep, Lil Dab did me. Thank you very much for the congrats. Much appreciated. Look at that little tiny piece. And I tell you what, I have tiny fingers, so that makes that even smaller. Tiny fingers don't mean anything, so we can hold it with the... I was going to say we could hold it with that, but that didn't freaking work because that pulled it apart. I just have to let that side dry hard. I see a gap when I look down here, but I think but there's definitely no gap. There's no gap in there anywhere. I mean, that's like precision placement, I think.